Zacch, I guess Coach Muschamp's talked about you guys needed to be better in the run game after the last couple weeks. How do you feel like that process has gone over the bye week, getting better, and how much of that is just you guys having to play better up front?
We took that as like a challenge. We must stop the run, and it starts with like us. So we did everything on the off season, like trying off season on the bye week, snagging off, getting off blocks and stuff like that.
Ben?
Zacch, when you look at some of the kind of struggles of this run defense when it comes to up front, are there any particular areas or techniques that you feel like have been sort of a consistent problem on that front?
Trying to snag off and making a tackle, I guess, for us. Because it's kind of hard when we still locked on with that tackle or guard, trying to snag off, and the running back's right there trying to make it, and then we still got the guard on us, so we miss it.
David?
Hey, Zacch, thanks for doing this. LSU's offensive front was pretty big across the line. And as a defensive guy, when you're going against somebody who's taller than you, heavier than you, what can you guys do to try to get around that and still get to the ball carrier?
Snagging off, we can use their weight against their momentum against ours, I guess. Really just snagging off is our main thing we're trying to work on, getting off blocks.
For those of us who don't know snagging off, could you kind of break that down? Just what is that? How do you do it?
Oh, that's when you lock on, you make sure nobody's coming through your gap, and you break off the ball, really, snagging off. I almost said it.
Eric Boynton?
Zacch, when you give up the amount of running yards you've given up the last couple of games as a defense, does it become kind of a pride thing, maybe more so than giving up a big pass play or something when teams are out physically you? Does it become kind of a pride thing?
Yeah, it is a pride thing. We take all that to the heart. We just want to stop and run. We rather them pass the ball instead of running it down our throat. So that's one thing that we was going to work on, stopping the run.
Dick Cox?
His mic off.
Can you talk about the challenge of going up against Kellen Mond, who is not only a mobile quarterback, but good passing quarterback also?
Oh, yes, sir. Right now, we haven't even been thinking about him. We really just been thinking about stopping the run. He's pretty good, but our main focus is really stopping the run and not letting him get out either. So,
Ben Briner?
Zacch, what's the level of progress you've seen from Jordan Birch? How much has he kind of grown and developed into his role through kind of the first 5 games, and what were you able to see from him, across the bye week?
He's grown a lot. He took the step when Aaron went down. He filled in whenever. He do everything he's told. He's a hard worker. He's coachable. And that's what I've seen. He stepped up a lot to me.
Colin Taylor?
Zacch, Isaiah Spiller, number 28 for Texas A&M, is kind of their go-to back. I guess who's mimicking him on scout team and practice this week, and how do you go about simulating a talented guy like that?
Amos. Amos been kind of similar to him. He been running through us, trying to give us a look. 28 is really good. We heard that a lot. So tackling Amos and trying to tackle him is kind of like the same thing.
And Ben again?
Just since you brought up Rashad, what has he been able to kind of show you guys in scout team work, in practice, and how is he kind of dealing with sort of the role of being a backup, which I assume is probably the first time he's ever done that?
He's taking it well. What I've seen, he do, like I said, as a freshman, he do what he's told. You don't hear him complain about anything, and that's the main thing. Like, the freshmen really don't complain; they just do what they do.
Anything else for Zacch? No, good. All right. Thank you, Zach.
Thank y'all.